Hey, happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for the 24th of June, 2025. We're using the Everyday Witch Tarot for our message today. We have the Sun in Cancer. The Moon is currently in Gemini and in the 11th hour of the night. The sun's going to move, the moon is going to move into Cancer as well. And then we have a new moon tomorrow. And check out with your favorite astrologer right now. Jupiter is exalted. Jupiter is the good fortune planet, and it's exalted in Cancer. And it's no wonder we get the messages we do about manifestation recently. So check that out for yourself and your sign. Let's jump into our message today. What's on offer according to the cards? And we had another robust shuffle for our message today. First set is a set of 3, and we're starting out with justice, harmony, balancing our scales. Let's see what she's connected to. Ooh, it looks like she's peeking. Justice is supposed to be blind, right? Okay, hang on. King of Pentacles and the World. Ooh. So reward of all of our investment in the world. King of Pentacles, the King and the Queen, the master and the mistress of creating an abundant and vibrant bounty in our world. And then justice. So I'm feeling as if these 3 are indicative of how a journey is coming to fulfillment in some aspect of our lives. And it's a full circle moment. And the ripple effect that this creates is more magnificent than perhaps we dreamed it. Hence the exalted Jupiter message. Check that out for real. You'll want to discover what that means for you. And plant some seeds, folks, because we're on the eve of a new moon. Seed thoughts. Plant your seed thoughts, and certainly in an interesting astrological environment such as we have right now, imagine the growth and the bounty that comes from that and the ripple effect you're creating in the now moment. So take a snapshot of your inner dialogue, your inner relationship, your inner attitude. Are your sails adjusted the way you'd like them to be? If not, what's it going to take to get there? And if so, is there more you can offer yourself? Next set of 2. 2 of Swords is back. See, we're taking aim at a target. We all have a manifestation target or 10 in mind. And the 2 of Swords is a very intuitive shot in the dark. And we recently saw the High Priestess. She's never too far from us, really. However, when she shows up, and I think she was in yesterday's reading, the intuitive messages can be very subtle, very quiet, and historically, these are the messages that have been easy to talk ourselves out of with an overactive ego. Though we have been encouraged time and again to turn back to that very subtle message because it has the potential for profound outcome. And every now and then, we have to take the leap of faith with those extremely subtle messages and take aim. And we've done that. And we've hit a mark of some sort. What is it? Beautiful 6 of Wands. Victory, success, homecoming to one's own heart space. Beautiful. And more harmony. Good connection here to the Justice card. Where's all this going? Middle of the reading. 2 cards. First is 5 of Wands. Oh. You know what I see in this card? I think for the first time ever. These are all the different ego voices in these 5 characters. You know, it's like too many cooks spoil the sauce, right? And I feel like this is what many of us overcome in this 5 of Wands. when it comes to taking an intuitive leap of faith. And the moment you take the leap of faith, you know, the ego's in there screaming, ah, what are you doing? Right? And then you get this. Though we're past all this nitpickiness. I'm not saying that we don't ever have it. We do. However, we manage it differently now. Yeah, because look what your leap of faith is bringing. It's the 10 of Pentacles. This is the legacy of happiness. So some of us are taking a very profound shot in the dark with our intuition. Even if there's evidence in the now moment that seems counterintuitive to the fulfillment that you have been cultivating. Do not lose faith in yourself. Do not lose faith in your intuition, and most certainly don't cave into the opinions of others. F that. You can blaze your trail. You can consider other people's wisdom when it's offered. And again, adjust your sails as you see fit. However, we're not talking ourselves out of our dream anymore. Next. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Taking down a tower, and look at her face. She looks happy about that. She just waved her wand and wiped out a tower of an old way of being that was holding her back and could not support the dream. So that's why the ego might have a freak out as you enter into new territory with your manifestation that will require you to take down a belief system that doesn't support you or help you maintain your legacy of happiness. Whoa. Yeah, look at this. And now we have the 2 of Cups. How gorgeous is that? Because in our divine feminine and in our divine masculine, we can now meet ourselves and look ourselves in the eye and be like, heck yeah, we know how to blaze trails. We can do this. We're going to show up over and over and over again in the way we desire to be met by our own selves, because it doesn't happen without us, right? So take care of you, take care of your side of the street. Certainly listen to wisdom when it's offered. Weigh it on your scales of justice, and if it works out for you, add it in. If it doesn't, let it go. All right, bottom of the deck, how is the universe supporting us behind the scenes today? The moon. We have a different kind of spectrum of light energy from which to witness what we are up to. That's really the blessing of the moon. That and great intuition. So we've got that 2 of Swords. Now we have the moon, and we're being shown a different light spectrum so that we can move onward in subtle ways that create more and more profound outcomes. Beautiful. I like the subtle energy here, but it packs a punch. Here's the Ace of Swords. Brilliant clarity, everlasting strength. Aces, this particular ace helps us cut away what doesn't belong anymore. And obviously we're assessing that here. We're becoming much more efficient co-creators in the divine tapestry of our life. Queen of Swords, great discernment. I think we had the King yesterday, the King of Swords, perhaps. Anyway, here's the Queen of Swords. So discernment, knowing how to say no, knowing how to say yes, here again. And this is a receptive energy. We're in a receiving mode. So we can be very we can be very much in our discernment for how to invest what's coming in the now, because it feeds that beautiful ripple effect we're talking about. Next card. Whoa, look at that. Queen of Wands. 2 queens right in a row. Beautiful. This is our take no shit queen. I like that about her. She's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all fire, passion, creativity. Wow. I like the flow here because we've got subtle intuitive influences that pack a profound punch. We have everlasting strength and brilliant clarity. So we have all the power, divine power, that we require to receive everything that's coming our way, especially in light of making space for it in our world. So be prepared to meet yourself quite powerfully in the now, in your Two of Cups, as you are in divine receiving for all that you have been cultivating. Oh, seriously. And here's the Emperor. Perfect. Number 4 out of the major arcana, very stable energy. And the Emperor is the know-it-all, experienced it all, though has a willingness to take a fresh perspective at all times. And I feel like that's what the Moon is giving us. That's what the Two of Swords is offering us, a fresh perspective. And we take it and run with it. What else do we have here? The Magician. Absolutely. Show me the magic. Show me my magic. The Chariot. Wow. Look at all this major arcana. The Hierophant. Here's the King of Swords, King of Cups. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful harmonization of our divine feminine, divine masculine within. And if you really consider the Queen energy here and how receptive we are to what's on offer to us in the now, in an interesting astrological climate, right? You're going to want to be stable, on firm footing, and removing anything in your pathway that will not support your vision, your dream, your goal. What I'm feeling ultimately here is that a lot of action is taking place. The wheels are turning, and we are seeing signs. We have evidence of our manifestation. Our dreams are probably bigger, more vast, and a little bit more detailed than ever. So the cards are asking us to keep the faith no matter what. You want to see it to fulfillment. You want to see it through every stage of its blossoming. Your focus is required. Your loving, Jupiter exalted, co-creative, soulful presence is required. Bring it. Okay. Angel answers, fresh message, confirmation of this reading perhaps, something new altogether. It's up to you. It certainly is. And trust. Trust yourself. The emphatic yes coming out again. Success, look for a sign. Guess there's more in this deck. I'm still shuffling. Seriously, take action. Yes, we're being called to action here. And our vitality is required to maintain an atmosphere in which our soulful presence can blossom in this beautiful season of great manifestation, astrological alignment for manifestation. So bring your dreams to life, folks. Dream big, then dream bigger. Angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? Here she is again, the oracle coming back for us. Allow for important information. Yeah, it's on its way. And it may be coming in a subtle fashion off that Two of Swords. And then that drum is going to be, it's going to get louder in the Moon energy from the underside of the deck. This is the stuff that, you know, the universe is assisting us with. Oftentimes things we don't see coming or have yet to consider. So keep the intuition superhighway wide open, folks. Have a blessed day. Peace, love, joy. Thank you as always for being here. Namaste.